Alright, so we're back. This is D&E Productions. We're back in another video. This is Ethan. I'm DJ. Today we're going to be talking about if a radar detector is really worth buying. He's had like 2 radar detectors. I've had one good one. He's had one good one, one bad one. But first of all, we both have... What kind of cars we got?
I have a truck.
Don't tell him your project car.
And a project car.
We both have a project car that's coming up. We'll give you a hint. I have double the amount of cylinders he has. They're both kind of older cars that both have a lot of potential to be fast.
They're both in the 90s.
Yeah, they're both in the 90s, and they both have the potential to be fast. So yeah, and we're definitely going to make them fast eventually.
So just watch out for like videos.
Make sure you guys comment in the sections too what videos you want us to make next. We have some bangers coming out. So for radar detectors, what do you think? You want to start it?
So is it really worth it to buy an expensive one? I don't know.
So I'm going to say, first of all, if you're under 18, a ticket's going to make your insurance go through the roof. And if you're not speeding, if you're following the speed limit, which we all follow the speed limit, but you know, Mexico and other ways. So if you're 18 and you're... So if you're under 18 and you're following the speed limit and you're not really driving that fast, but I may be going 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles over. Quite often I'm over 18, so I bought a radar detector just so I don't get a ticket. And say if you're a rebel, you know, and you're drag racing, street racing, going way over the speed limit, you should get a radar detector so you don't end up in handcuffs, you know.
So basically, like if you're like under 18 and you follow the rules, I would say if you want a radar detector, get like a cheap one. Like the cheapest one's probably like $150. That would probably do like what you need. But like if you're street racing,
or if you do a lot of highway driving, I'd get honestly, bottom line, you go in the reviews, and if they say your budget's $250 or $300, just say best radar detector online for $300, and there'll be a bunch of things. I have the $400 radar detector. It's this one. It's the United like R4 or something, and it's rated the best even out of the $500 ones and $600 ones because it has the most range. It has like double the range, but it has a lot of mixed signals. And I would get one. Make sure it has a mute button. Like this has a mute button right here. Because say like I was just in a drive-thru today at McDonald's, and the doors have a sensor, and it like
X-band.
Listen.
K-band.
So if you guys don't want to hear that repeatedly,
Laser.
when I was in the drive-thru, I just hit mute and
GPS
it stopped.
connected.
Really, I just hit mute and it stopped. So make sure you have a mute button. Honestly, going over 300, even if you're over 18 and you do a lot of highway driving, or doing a lot of driving where you're over the speed limit, I would suggest getting a radar detector just so you don't get tickets.
Tickets suck, guys. I got one.
Yeah, and the one bad con about radar detector, obviously it can be a little bit annoying, but is people, if they could see you have one, some people will break into your cars because you have one, because they are expensive. So like I just have mine in my dash, and I'll put it like if I'm in a parking garage or somewhere where I think they might break in, I'll put it in my center console, or I'll hide it somewhere. And say you're in a state or a country where they don't allow them, they have radar detectors, and they can detect a radar detector, but there's a lot of the high-end radar detectors that won't get detected by them, so you might need to find out if you can get one. And then another con is if you get pulled over and a cop sees it, you're likely to get a ticket just because cops hate them, because obviously you have them to not get tickets. So I would just, if you want to get a radar detector, I would go on just go on the forums and look at your price range. But I want to get like a $50 one or $100 one. Those are junk. I'm just going to throw it out there. A lot of mixed signals. He's had one. A lot of mixed signals. By the time they go off, the cop's already radared you.
Honestly, they have like 20-foot range. Like you see the cop before it even goes off.
This one has a half-mile range, but that's what it has. But I put it on highway mode max. It's even more. I'll be driving down the freeway and I'll be going off like a mile away. I'll be like, where's it at? And I'll come down, I'll see a cop pulled somebody over, and they just left their radar on. And then what else?
Basically it. They will save you money, guys.
Yeah, tickets and especially if you're planning on doing anything. Another good way is you could use the app Waze. It's an app, and it'll show you like where cops are, like but that's not for sure. Not like every cop's gonna be on Waze, but like people on the app will put where the cop was, so you could also use that. And it saved me a couple of times. I was going maybe 1 mile or 2 over the speed limit. I hear it and I slow down and it goes off. So yeah, they work well if you get a decent one. And yeah, that should be it. So make sure you guys subscribe if you like our content, and then comment what videos we should make next.